parent my child, even before I had any knowledge. I didn't even get to show support. You asked for support, I didn't get a chance. Your job was to educate my child in math, science, English, etc. Do your job and let me do mine.
That was Jessica Conan, a mom who we profiled on this show 5 months ago. So why was she so angry? Well, Mrs. Conan entrusted her 7th grade daughter to the Spreckles, California school district, and the district then turned around and conspired to change the girl's gender, her name, her pronouns, all behind her parents' back. And at the time of our interview, Jessica was considering legal action. She and her attorney, Harmeet Dillon, founder of the Center for American Liberty, are back with us tonight with an update. Jessica, what can you announce tonight?
So first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Laura, for having us. Exciting news, actually, that we are moving forward, and we have filed lawsuit against Spreckles School District, the 2 teachers and the principal that has caused some very serious damage to my child.
Harmeet, this is from the lawsuit that the Center for American Liberty filed. Ms. Caldera and Ms. Bakari instructed students that they should not tell their parents about their new gender identities, purposely failed to keep equality club rosters or records so that parents could not discover their children's participation, and held equality club meetings during lunch as opposed to after school so that students who were too young to drive did not have to ask their parents to pick them up. Harmeet, if that's all true, the lengths to which they went to cover this up, that's stunning.
It is stunning, Laura, and to be honest with you, when I first heard about these facts, it was really hard to believe. But in fact, these teachers have actually confessed on video at the California Teachers Association to doing a lot of these things, and not only doing it, but trying to teach other California teachers how to secretly run these clubs away from the knowledge of the parents. And Laura, first they told this young lady that she was bisexual. This was a prepubescent girl. And then a few weeks later, they tell her, no, we think you're trans. Some of the other facts in this lawsuit, Laura, include that these teachers during COVID actually creeped on the search engine searches of these children who were studying remotely to identify more children to include in these types of clubs. And so no parent should have to go through this. They have rights under the United States Constitution to direct the education and the upbringing of their children. And we intend to hold these teachers, the principal, and the school district liable for the damage they've caused this family, other families potentially, and for violating the civil rights of these families. And this cannot go on in America.
No, everyone watching this tonight has to be blown away, because there's more in this lawsuit. I can't even believe this. Now, Ms. Caldera and Ms. Bakari, again, encouraged AG, that's your daughter, Jessica, to change her name to a boy's name as an expression of the new identity they were encouraging her to take on. Jessica, this is a full frontal assault on the traditional American family, on your family, and on your belief system, is it not? I don't even know how you hold it together, frankly, after this.
100%, it is complete violation. It is disrespectful. It is, to be honest, you know, it's some of the most emotionally damaging thing that you could do to a family unit, to a child. The things that I have found out that going through this process and who my daughter is becoming now, it's just so disgusting. And I'm actually really sad that I wasn't able to be there for her the way that a mom should have been, you know? There should have never been any hiding from a mom, and there should have never been any type of, they should have never had that type of control over any type of child, anybody.
Harmeet, is this a recruitment tool? Yes or no? That they're
100%, 100%, Laura. And these are not the only children affected. We've learned about other children in this school district, and I've learned about hundreds and thousands of families across the country. And so, Laura, if people want to find out more, they should go to our website and support this family, libertycenter.org. Support Jessica.
All right, Jessica and Harmeet, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.